Alrighty guys, back on the YouTube channel. Here we go with finally the Vader review and comparison of the common and the chase. The common's on the right side, the chase is on the left side with the red singlet. This is going to be a good one. I'm really excited for this figure. I've been waiting to open it, and now I finally can. I've had a lot of stuff going on, been really busy, but I finally have gotten around to these Vaders. We have 4 other figures that I have to review that are sitting beside me here. So we're going to try to crank these out, get them uploaded over the course of the next week or two. But let's get these Vaders going. If you're new to the channel, thank you for being here. We're going to get into this. If you're not subscribed and you feel like I've earned it by the end of it, please consider subscribing. Means the world to me. Here we go. Let's get into these. Showing off the side profile of the boxes here, you can see that big sticker from Target is on my common version of Vader, but they're the same exact size. I know that the Yokozuna had like a real image on one, and then the Chase had like that animated style look like these Vaders have, but both of the Vaders do have that animated kind of, I don't know, it's not realistic. It's not like a real picture. It's more like a animation look. So that is for both boxes, and the back of both boxes is the same as well. Alrighty guys, so we got the figures out of their boxes in the plastic bubbles so you can see all the accessories. They pretty much match up very evenly. They come with the same hands. A pair of microphone holding hands are on the figures, and then they have those open hands with the V for Vader, so that's really cool there. He does come with that soft goods entrance robe with the white fur looking material there. He also comes with the WCW Heavyweight Championship. I believe that's what he comes with. I gotta fact check myself there when I look at it, but I believe it's a WCW Heavyweight Championship belt. He also comes with 3 head scans and a mask for the head scan that is not wearing the mask. The biggest difference on these, just off the bat of what I'm seeing here, are that the Chase does have that red on the singlet front and center, and the common has the red going down the sides compared to the prominent black that is on his stomach. We also see that the masks are different. We obviously have the red. What is more memorable for me is that red mask there on the left on the Chase, so I was really happy to get the Chase. But on the right, you can see that all the masks do have prominent black showing with a little bit of red just on the nose area there. So let's get these out of the package and review them one by one for you. Alrighty guys, so we got the figures out here. We do have the Chase on the left and the standard common on the right. As you can see, main difference there is that red on the singlet front and center. Head scans with a different mask as well. You can see on the side, Vader does have on the common red going down, black going down on the Chase, along with Vader written on each one of his legs. So that was a big difference there. I actually think this one does have a good bit of detail compared to this one, which has his WWE colors, I would say, more recognizable here. But this one does have a little bit more detail, with Vader being written on the legs there, as well as just the little details of the switch up on color. It's kind of preference. I think I do like this one better just because it's more iconic of a look for me. I think I remember Vader more like this, but I think this one does have a case for itself of being the better attire of the two. One thing I will say about the body molds that I've noticed is that the feet are a little bit challenging to get down right. I kind of have him like bowed out so he can stand up straight. The feet are a little bit harder to maneuver, as you can see. I don't want to break them, but they're a little tough. So, I don't know. That was one thing. The legs move great on both figures, I will say that. Good articulation, good movement on the torso, as well as the arms. Everything moves pretty solidly. Elbows. The joints look good there. And the heads are a little loose, but tight enough that you can position them and move them how you would like. Hair looks good through the mask there. I think they did a good job on the back as well. Just a little detail on the mask itself. You can see the little balls, the little connecting points there. So very cool, good detail there all around. Let's look at the Chase real quick. Like I said, you can see the difference in the mask colors. They're basically just flip-flopped, but it looks good overall. Head scans are really solid on that one. Same bit of detail on the back of the mask. Torso moves great. Arms are articulated great. Double jointed elbows, gotta love them. I think Mattel did something cool too with these Ultimates lately. Just being able to push the arms down a little closer to the body when you display them. I remember they kind of used to bow out a little bit with the big chest, so it is nice that you can kind of press them down, get these closer here. But as for the rest of the figure, like I said, it's pretty similar. Nothing too crazy going on. And let's look at some of the accessories. Alrighty, just pointing out a couple other flaws that I found with the figures before we get into it. I did see here on the back just that little tiny bit of nicks right there. I don't know, that's probably a manufacturing thing right there, but just a little bit annoying to see that on the common there. A couple big nicks out of the back bottom of the torso there. The torsos move great, by the way. I forgot to mention that. They move well and they don't get loose, so that's a good plus. I think that was it for the common, was that little bit of the back. Then on this Vader here, I noticed about the head scan, the paint app was missing some of the black there on the side, so that's kind of annoying compared to the other side, which looks great. So that is a little bit annoying there. And then on the back, I noticed on some of the figure that it's just got a little bit of paint scuffs all over it. You can see underneath the neck some little scuffing, but nothing too crazy. That stuff does happen. It's not the end of the world, and I just wanted to point those out just in case you might find that on your figures as well. Moving into some of the accessories, I did mention that Vader does come with these set of hands right here with the V for Vader, the open hands. Both figures come with those exact hands, so I'm just going to show you that one set. They also came with the WCW Heavyweight Wrestling Championship, and I had mentioned this before and I did get it right, so I don't have any corrections to make on myself, I don't believe. If you do, drop it in the comments section and let me know. The belt looks awesome, and it's definitely not going to wrap around Vader's waist, so he's going to have it over the shoulder or something along those lines. There's the back of the title for anybody willing or wanting to see that. And both figures did come with this awesome robe here, soft goods. Pretty strange looking robe, honestly. I don't remember seeing him wear this, but he was before my time, so pretty cool. Silky on the bottom, and then that soft goods, almost like animal-like fur around where his shoulders will be, and this goes right around his neck here, and that's hard plastic. So very cool. We're gonna get that on him and show you that, but let's look at some of these head scans, right? So the first head scans that we get are these open mouth head scans on Vader. They look really solid, and I will say they are pretty much the exact same head scan as the one without the mask, and then they just give you the real mask to throw on there for him. So really nothing too crazy about the difference. I'll show you here. So this is the head scan with the molded on mask, and then the removable mask is right here. So very, very similar. I think I'm gonna rock with these ones because I do like that you can take the mask off. It looks a little more realistic, and it doesn't look crazy. It doesn't fit him super big. Looks really nice there. So I think I'm gonna end up rocking with these on the figure itself, but I will show you the other one as well with the mask on. This is probably my favorite sculpt with the red mask. Looks really, really good, and the paint apps are all there, so that's always a good sign. But those are the head scans for Vader. Alright, and here we have the Vader chase with that soft goods vest on. I don't know how accurate it is for him to be holding the title in his hand, but I just wanted to display him with this soft goods robe on, and I didn't know how else to show off the title than him holding it himself. So the figure does look really good, and like I said, I really personally like the loose mask that you can throw on there for him. I think it's a really cool touch. I think that not a lot of figures come with the mask that you can remove, and it really sits well and looks good like this. I would love to have a cane where it doesn't look super big on his head. You know, I feel like most of the canes that we get with the removable masks, it just looks weird. It sits on his head oddly, so I really like this one. Really like how it sits there and how the figure looks displayed there. Let's get the common ready for display as well. I don't think I'm going to display the common with this robe on. I just wanted to do one with the robe and one without, so let's get them both ready for display. And there's the common Vader ready for display. I did throw on a different hand for him, as well as the strap around his shoulder there. So very, very cool. I'm going to keep the standard head scan that does come on the figure on this one when I display them. One thing I did forget to mention again, and sorry, is that these little wrist tapes do move and do come off if you wanted to take them off. So I think that's pretty much everything, guys, about these Vaders. They are very cool figures. Not like the first choice that I would make for the Legends line personally, but I think they look great. I think they're both really good figures. I think they did a great job of differentiating the two attires and really making the chase worthwhile. You know, it's not the exact same figure with maybe just a little bit of different coloring on the attire. It's a completely different attire, and you saw it in the review here today. I'm sure you've seen it in other reviews. I would definitely recommend, if you're an Ultimate Edition collector and you collect the figures in their entirety and you collect the entire line, I would suggest you get this chase. I think that it's worth it. I think the figures are very different, and the head sculpts are obviously identical, but the coloring on the masks are different enough for, if you're a Vader fan or you're an Ultimate collector, for you to pick these two up. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I made it kind of quick. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Take care, and God bless as always. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Drop a comment if you enjoyed. I appreciate it all. Take care, guys.